I'm sitting outside next to a beautiful mountain and a river or a stream. And I'm just thinking about life. And I'm thinking about how people assume that vegans are some self-righteous, think we're better than everybody people. But that's quite the opposite. We love the earth and we love all the earthlings, and that includes people. We just want a cleaner world, a better environment. This planet is so beautiful. It gives in abundance, and we take so much from it, and we don't really give back. I mean, not everybody. And to assume that we are the dominant species on the planet is just ludicrous, because quite frankly, we're not. We can be powerful beings through breath, through meditation, through affirmations, but at the same time, we don't have anything in terms of claws or sharp teeth or the ability to run super fast from a predator. We have brains, and our brains have allowed us to develop all these wonderful things for us. I'm wearing snowshoes, for example. I have a backpack to carry my shit. I've got a coat on to protect me from the elements. Even though I was out here naked just a little bit ago, because it's beautiful. But really, as a vegan, I want all people to be happy. I don't like suffering at all. For people, animals, the environment even, I feel guilty just being alive in a time where everything we do sort of has repercussions of a negative effect, even if we're thinking that we're doing something positive. But our use of plastic, our use of even paper, cutting down trees for that, or cutting down trees for our homes, and then science has been incredible. It's been instrumental in fixing people. Like, people can live longer, and we can go to outer space. We can dive deep into the ocean. Science is fucking incredible. And then at the same time, I think, God, look at all of that waste. I mean, it's 2018, and people have been creating since, I guess, using materials since the 1800s. And all that waste, where does it go? It doesn't really go anywhere. It goes in the earth. It goes back to the earth. It's just some trash heap. And my main goal is to live simply, and I know that I still don't do that. Like, I went and I got a vegan pizza from the supermarket, which had a paper box on it. I drove to the supermarket. It's just like, I love kombucha, so I'm always drinking kombucha, and that's glass with a plastic lid. I mean, what can I do but live simply? And at the same time, my dog is sick, and without x-rays and without an ultrasound and without meds, he'd be dead today. And I'm so thankful for everything that we have. I really am. And I just wish that more people could see that this planet is so phenomenally beautiful, and that the animals are beautiful, and that we're here with them, and they're not here for us. And to shoot a giraffe or an elephant or a rhino and then pose by its dead body because it makes us feel superior. Where do we get off doing that? And then to shoot each other and to yell at each other and to honk at each other and to just be so angry all the time. Where is that coming from? With social media and with electronics, everything comes so easy for us, and then we see what's attainable and we grasp it. But if it doesn't come so fast, we get so irritable. And I'm an actress and a gymnastics coach, and what I see, how I can relate that to my business, is that in gymnastics now, the kids just want these big skills without working on their shapes or their form or their conditioning to stay strong and to stay safe. They just want to do the tricks right away. And I noticed that in my life too. I mean, I had surgery on my knee, and I just wanted to run again. I didn't want to fucking go to PT. I was like, fuck this shit. I'm screwed. I can't do anything with my life. I'll never make it out of here alive, and I'll never walk again. And I didn't want to take the time, and it took a year. I mean, and I'm still struggling. And even as an actor, like, it takes time to make movies. It takes time to sit and develop a character. And And people don't really appreciate that. They watch a movie and they go, oh, this was shit. But you don't realize how much fucking effort you put into it. And I think that we forget about everyone and their part in this world and how instrumental they are to you. The person you're honking at, the person you say, oh, I'm gonna fucking kick your ass if you do that again, like, could be the doctor that saves your life, could be the blood donor that saves your life. So why are we so angry towards each other? I really think that we need to step back and just really live more simple lives. We're so greedy, we're so needy, we're so in our ego. You know, we need to let that shit go and think more about human consciousness and how we can raise our vibrations. And right now, out here, it is so beautiful that I just feel myself being uplifted. I feel my third eye awakening. I know that sounds really stupid, but like, the pineal gland is so important, and it can get blocked by the foods we eat and by the attitudes that we maintain through our lives. And I can have a bad attitude. I know I can. And I know that you can. And our goal is to let that go. You know, let it go. Clothes don't define you. Your job doesn't define you. You know, what you look like doesn't define you. It's what's inside. And it's what's in you when you awaken. You can do that through meditation. You can do that through breathing. Just being alive. Just feeling the elements, looking up at the sky, just in awe that we get to live in this beautiful planet, in this huge universe. A planet that is smaller than Titan, Saturn's moon, for crying out loud. And by the way, if you believe in God, why the fuck didn't God create life on other planets, just Earth, but he has all these other planets to play with? I don't know. It's the Christian God and the Allah. It just baffles me. But I know that God isn't here. God is your inner consciousness, your higher self. You can create heaven and you can create hell just in your mindset. And there's so much about life, about sacred geometry, sonic geometry, the sounds and vibrations that are surrounding you, what makes us tick, the atoms that make up everything. We're just star tetrahedrons. It's just fucking phenomenal to be alive, and we're holding on to these prejudices, these stereotypes, these archetypal images of what we consider a god that doesn't really fucking mean anything, does it? You don't go anywhere when you die, and maybe you do. Maybe you do. I was thinking that if you cannot measure or weigh dark matter and dark energy, but yet it's ever expanding and the universe is ever growing, then perhaps when we die, our energy gets transformed and that becomes dark matter, dark energy. But dark doesn't mean bad. Keep that in mind. I wish I really had a psychedelic right now. I'm really looking forward to my trip. In May, I'm going to Peru to partake in the sacred brew of ayahuasca. And I really am just so excited and so grateful I even have that opportunity because, you know, our substances that raise our consciousness are banned. And it doesn't make sense why they are. Because they enlighten you. They make you a better human being. Marijuana calms you, relaxes you. Mushrooms, peyote, allow you to see into another dimension that's around us right now that we probably can't even see. But we can. When all of this is shut off and our third eye can open and see what's really right in front of us. Life is beautiful, man. It's too short to be mad. If you're not happy, change things, but don't be mad. Don't be mad at someone else. Don't be mad at your pets. It's not cool to be abusive. Who does that really hurt? It hurts you more than anyone. It also hurts the person you're abusing, but you're hurting yourself, and you have to remember that. just be, man. Just live in the moment. Every moment is beautiful if you want it to be. It can be. You can live a life that's so amazing if you just allowed yourself to live it. Oh, life is beautiful. Even if you're hurt, even if you're sick, you can control your destiny. You can stop it. You feed into it. You know you do. If you're sad, you can feed into your sadness. Your body crunches up. You scrunch up your face. You allow the tears to come. But you know what you can also allow to come? Happiness. You can just stop everything you're doing and say, fuck this. I want to be happy. Turn on some music and dance around like a buffoon, and I guarantee you, you will feel happy. And maybe you'll feel sad right after because you're allowing yourself to feel sad. You have to remember that. If you're depressed, you hunch your shoulders, you look down, you change your tone of voice. It's just like, I can't. Everything just sucks, and the world is hard to live in, and there's so much cruelty to animals, and I hate it, and I just, you know what I mean? And I can do that right now. I can make myself cry, but I can also be like, you know what? Yes, there's cruelty. Yes, there's suffering, but you know, we will continue to fight, but we need to do it in the right way. We need to be more peaceful about it. We need to tell people, hey, look, that's not cool. Like, would that be cool if that was happening to you? And it wouldn't, right? So our goal is to radiate peace and happiness and abundance and manifest only the positive. Because if you always think negative, what are you going to manifest? Negativity, okay? And trust me, it's happened to me. And it works, so you don't want that to happen. God, you are beautiful. If you're watching this right now and you're still watching, you are a beautiful soul, and you must remember that. You are made from star stuff. Literally, the same elements that make up a star are what make up your human body right now. Everything on this planet is so interconnected. And once you realize that, you will truly see the beauty in all there is. And be more peaceful in the moment. Positive beings that can radiate light. And we can really change the world. We just have to take one step at a time, take each day at a time, and know that in our soul we are right in thinking that the world will change for the better. Pick up after someone else's trash. I did on my hike. Pick it up all the time. You know, stop using plastic straws. Stop using plastic bags. Limit your plastic consumption. Reuse paper. Turn a light off every now and again. Take shorter showers. Take less showers. Smile at a stranger, even if they don't smile at you. That doesn't affect you. If they affect you, that's you affecting yourself. Someone was honking at my friend the other day, and all I did was I said, peace, man, peace. And you could see immediately he felt bad about it. Another woman at the grocery store was huffing and puffing and angry at everybody, and you know what? Had a talk. I just said, hey, look, you're alive. You've got breath in your lungs right now. You shouldn't be so angry. I said, who's that hurting? It's hurting you. And anyway, she was like, you're right. And it was a good conversation after that. And I was actually really surprised that she turned around that quickly, because not everyone can. And I will tell you, you radiate peace. You believe that you are beautiful and that you are abundant and that you are whole. And you won't need anything. You'll stop seeking the material items that don't fulfill who you are. You'll find out who you are by just being. Breathe. Live in the moment and just be. It's going to be beautiful. I promise you. It is going to be beautiful. Bye, friends.